Hi everyone, it's Alice.
Welcome to Lady Valreth Games, and today Alice is going to talk about the mini that in the background that I built, that I basically painted for her, just because one, it's a model that I think is actually pretty cool to be able to do, and I wanted to see if I could improve my own painting skills on it. So, Alice, give me your thoughts.
I like it. The color scheme is nice. I like the blues and the the little red bits and everything. I like the details. Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's just a great little. It's a great model. I mean, I love it. I love everything about it.
What faction is this?
This is Space Marine,
Yes. What else?
Ultramarine.
Yes. You have the beginnings of an Ultramarines army.
Yes.
Now, you can see on there that there are spots where, because I had painted it in the nippers, in the sprue, I will probably go back over and fix all those little tiny spots where the sprue is still connected. It won't take much to go in there and fix it.
Question.
But yes.
Can you do something with make the blade look a little nicer and do something with that for me? I would love something to be done with the blade because just having it plain like that's kind of
I was thinking along the lines of keep it in the doing a power sword.
Oh yeah.
So
that would be cool.
I'm still trying to figure that one out. But that as a whole
would be
you've
nice.
seen
Yes.
what I've done with at least two different versions.
That would be nice.
There still needs to be Agrex Earthshade over the sword itself.
Yeah.
That will drop it down.
So it'd probably be this area here. The whole sword itself.
Here. Yeah. The Agrex will go on there.
And then you'll have to do the little blue, the little for the power sword and everything. All
Now, there's also runes on there if you look close
I noticed that.
You want to rotate that toward
in here?
Yeah.
All right in here. There's those little runes right up in here. Those are nice.
Do you want me to try and do a neon effect? Because we have over here.
Yes, that would be. That would be.
We've got that.
That would be kind of cool.
We have an orange. Here, let me bring all those over. Now, since it is the power sword, the lightning and stuff, I can try and do something to make it pop. I don't know, but these are my neons.
Those would be. I mean, this would be kind of nice. The little pink.
That pink glowing,
glowing right in here.
That means I'll have to thin that down a bit more.
Okay, no, I'm just saying the little pink neon would be nice right up here. So it kind of makes it, or it's unique and it's kind of, it's something that
I have inks as well. I have an iridescent ink that if I put an iridescent white ink, if I mix it in with this, it should possibly give it a little extra pop. Ooh. It's up to you on how it goes for.
Go for it.
All right, I will do some paper making and mix
samples.
that samples so you can see it. And then
I think that would be nice, all right in here where all the ancient, where all the all that lettering is right there. That'd be nice. And then on the inside here too, which would be nice.
Yeah. It was going to be done on both.
Yeah, no, that'd be nice.
This here, I think might actually look pretty decent for the electrical to go up because it is a neon.
Yeah.
And being that neon, it should give it a nice pop.
Yeah.
And this is your model, but I still want it to have some sort of uniqueness to it.
Yeah. Plus, you want to also get my opinion because it is kind of my model.
Yeah. Well, it is your model, but I'm just.
I think this would be perfect. This
for the
the
lightning and
for
that.
the lightning and this one for the little ruin lettering and stuff in there.
I can definitely do that.
Right
As you can see, that's where she's pointing at. That there, at the end of the brush. Yeah, you've got it.
Right there. All this
all right and through there, and then with the green.
On the back side, it would be the same thing on the back side.
Yeah,
which is
that'll be the
here,
pink with the iridescent, and then I could possibly probably do the iridescent ink in that as well.
And then
just do the lightning.
And do the lightning. Yeah, that'd work. So it gives it more of a
look at like the light, like it's running up the blade.
It's running up everything. Which is
I can easily do that because if you see that little
That way it looks like it's running all up through the blade. Which would be nice. It'll make it look good.
And that little tiny strip of metal that shows up on either side of the blade, that's where that power conduit's supposed to be running up.
Yeah, and it would look perfect because it would look like it's running all in and out through that that whole area, so it would make it look better and it would look really good.
This will run up the middle of the blade, and then I'll try and run it out.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Then I will definitely get in on that. Anything else on how you feel about how it looks? I think I could have possibly fixed the cape up a little more in the back.
Yeah, the back. Yeah, I mean, other than getting these a little bit lighter, or what you were trying to do with these. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get them up to where it looks like it's glowing. I like the way you did
the head, though. I mean, that head is, oh my gosh, I like it. I like what you did with it. I mean,
sorry, I'm still not really good, but when you get in there, it's not the greatest head.
It's still good though. If you look at it, it's still good.
It's just, when it's up close like this, it looks like trash, but when it's at a distance, it looks a lot better. I know that there's some stuff that can still be done.
Yeah.
Like the metallics still need, on the shields.
Yeah.
You can definitely see that they definitely need some work.
Yeah.
But that's just
that's just so far what's gotten done. But it looks good for so far.
Yeah.
Plus, I like how it's like the bones of the enemy that he's standing on, or like bones of a rock or something.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that still needs to get finished, but that I'm going to leave to you since you are painting the Tyranids themselves.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, what are you doing right now?
Right now, I am finishing up the last bit of white paint that I'm painting.
So you're doing your second coat on all that?
My second coat on all my Tyranids and...
Yeah. It's you're doing pretty good on that.
I just need to go over some of this here with the finish up this with the white paint.
Yeah.
I started on this here. Started on the inside of one of these.
Yeah. Because you can see that there's still a lot of gray in there.
There's still this back gray here that needs to be worked on and all this. I mean, I started with this stuff here, which looks better. All right here.
Oh yeah, much better than it was in the last video.
And then this one I finished. I have to go back again, but I was just kind of, going through it. But I've gotten a start.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a start.
Well, yeah, and being that you are, as a whole...
Still new to everything.
Yeah, this truly is your first miniature that you've ever painted.
I've painted in my life, so...
Yeah, so...
It's not bad
for a first shot. Yeah,
for the first time, real good. I'm not bad.
I mean, when you look close enough at what she's doing, but when you pull it away,
it looks good.
Yeah, put it in the light a little bit, and then see, even with what it looks like here, by the time she's done with all of this the second layer of the white, it's all gonna be covered up in all that gray, and it will turn out a lot better. That's why thin coats always works best. If it takes more than one or two coats, don't worry about it. It's
all about the experience.
Yes, but as a whole, when you do lay more than two coats, it gives you that chance to really define
everything.
Well, it defines how much it's going to look. Because as this is the base coat, even though this was shot with primer, and we're just using a Rust-Oleum double extra thick primer, one spray across, and it gets pretty much coated up. Now, this doing the painting in the sprue, that's not normal. Normally, the sub-assembly painting would be done with these.
Yeah.
And this...
It's easier for me to do it this way so I don't get...
Yeah, since this is her first shot at doing this form of sub-assembly, it's a little rough, but in the end, for her first model, I think it'll turn out well. And again, if you like what you see, please subscribe and share. And if you have comments, please leave comments and let us know what you think, and what you could say that we could that for someone who is new into the whole modeling, give her some insights and tips and tricks. We do respond back to what people have to say, and if you leave a comment. So thanks again, and we'll see you next video.
See you next time.